I want to take some time to talk to my people about the pros and cons of the new Z06 and what I've experienced, and see what you guys think about it. My only downside, to be honest, is the media interface. As some of you may know, I have a X6M competition, and I just love the interface on that vehicle. Chevy kind of missed the mark on that. You can't connect two phones at the same time. So I kind of use an iPhone. I had an iPhone 16. I only use it because I like the iTunes that I paid for all my music, and I refuse to pay for a monthly service. But I would like to have both my iPhone connected for the music and my Samsung S25 connected for, for regular telephone usage. But with this vehicle, you cannot do that. If anybody has figured out a way to do it, please let me know. Right now, that's like the only downside. I had one glitch with the navigation when I first got the car. I only had a few miles on it, so that glitch is not repeated. Early today, like right now, I have 725 miles on the car. Early today, it said it needed an update. I updated it. It took less than 15 minutes. No problems with that. So to the rest of the car, I would tell you that most car enthusiasts will agree that one of the greatest smells in the entire world is that of a brand new car. Except maybe for a woman. But a brand new car is one of the finest smells in the world. Corvette, for some reason, the smell is even better because there's a fiberglass like after smell that you pick up. But love the car, love the quality. It's leaps and bounds over the last Corvette I had, which was the C6, which was a phenomenal car at the time, by the way. I had a 2006 C6 with the six-speed Tiptronic. It was a phenomenal car. It was the first year that the 6-speed came out. But this car, of course, is leaps and bounds over that. I've heard a lot of complaints online that this car doesn't have good visibility. I don't agree with that. I mean, its visibility is 1,000% better than the Lamborghini Revuelto. I drove my guy's Revuelto. I mean, it was like driving in a damn tunnel. You couldn't see anything except for the front windshield for me. Parallel parking in that car, you can forget it. You might as well just go back home. Don't let a valet park your Revuelto. He's going to do something damage to it. The wheels, something, because you can't see anything with that car. But anyway, that's just my opinion. Back to the vet, the engine. If it's a scale of 10, it's a 10. Bottom line. I got a ZR1 on order. I would definitely do another 5-speed exhaust. It's the closest thing that I found with the Formula One kind of sound to it. The Ferrari-ish type of sound. I use Ferrari as my benchmark. I have a lot of respect for Ferrari. Lamborghini, not so much so. To me, it's more like a status car. Anybody who races their cars on the track, whether it be Road America or Coda, you know that the Lamborghini is really not meant for that. Porsche and Ferrari, take them out there all day. Corvettes, all day. In fact, the Porsche is ready to go when you first buy it. Lamborghini, not so much. We had a few laps up in Road America, and the Aventador, the master cylinder started melting after like lap 2 or 3. I can't remember. So I didn't have a good experience with Lamborghini at the track. And they have service issues that you don't run across in their twin counterparts, which would be the Audis. Audis don't have as much service issues as the Lambo, even though sometimes it's the same engine. I had a 2010 R8 V10. No problems in that car. I think I had 16,000 miles on the car when I got rid of it. The only thing that I had on that car that I had to change was the tires and the oil. That was it. No other problems with that R8 V10. Excellent car. But back to the Z06, the transmission, no problems with that. My suggestion would be to change your settings for what works for you. I like riding around in it in manual just because I like hearing the motor more. Obviously, if you have it in auto mode, the car tends to shift up a lot more than what I would like to do. So I like riding around in manual. It switches to reverse very fast. No issues with reverse. No issues in reverse, even hitting the gas on it. For those of you who might be a little older like me that might remember, the original Tiptronic was the 360 Modena Ferrari. And I'll never forget, my buddy had one, and we used to play around in it. And he would get it, it would get hot, and the damn car wouldn't go into reverse. So no problems like that with GM product. I'm very impressed with the build quality. I don't agree that the paddle shifters are cheap on this car. I don't agree that the paddle shifters feel cheap. The paddle shifters feel perfect to me. I don't have any problems with them. Do they feel like Ferrari? No, they don't, because it's not a Ferrari. It feels like a quality shifter for this car. You can't get into this car and expect the same exact feel for different things. This feels much better. The paddle shifters feel much better than my C6, but I didn't have a problem with those. So if I were you and I was thinking about buying it, if you hear anything negative about the paddle shifters, that person's being a little touchy on something that's nothing. I mean, I like the way they sound. They don't feel cheap. They shift, and they don't make crazy clicking sounds or anything like that either. And they're not heavy, you know. Even sometimes in some of the older Lambos, even though they were carbon fiber, the switch itself felt kind of heavy. I don't like that. That's just not what I like. As far as the roominess in the car, I'm 6 feet, so I don't have any complaints with it. I'll be 50 this year, so getting in and out is no big deal for me. But it could be for some people, especially the getting in part, because you don't want to like rub the seats the wrong way. But it's no different than any other sports car. I do like that the Corvette has the setting when you're getting out of the car, you can set the seats to automatically come back. I'm not gonna misstate who originated that, but the first car that I ever experienced that in was my C6 way back in the day. And I'm sure other cars had it, but that was the first car I ever experienced it in, and I just love that that option. Like right now, even in my X6M, that option's not there. My Range Rover, that option's not there. But I guess they figure it's a truck, so you don't need to have the exit seating option. But I really love it. Gas mileage in the car, I don't have any problems with it. I mean, I've seen some crazy numbers for it. High 300s, but obviously you're gonna get less range on the car if you're riding around in manual mode and in traffic. So obviously anybody getting this car and expecting Lexus type of fuel economy, they need to go shopping at Lexus or Toyota for that. The wheels, I did notice, and I didn't notice online, and I'll show you guys a video later on for that. But I did notice that the wheels seem to have like and maybe it's carbon fiber, I have to check, but the wheels seem, even though I had the carbon fiber wheels, it just seems the outside part is carbon fiber and the actual wheel well might be made of metal, but I'm not sure, so don't quote me. I have to check that myself. But when I was just looking at them and cleaning them, it's almost like a whitish metal. And then the front part where you can see it and put the lug nuts on seems like carbon fiber, whereas on my V4R Ducati I have carbon fiber wheels. I've been getting carbon fiber wheels for many years now. I was getting them on my R1 like years ago when nobody even knew that you can get carbon fiber wheels. I was getting the BSTs for my R1 like way early 2000s. So I'm familiar with carbon fiber wheels. I suggest that anybody can get them in the style that they like, and you're into going fast or conserving, reciprocating weight, go with the carbon fiber wheels. It's a game changer. And I've been telling people that for almost 2 decades now. I believe this is a calculation. You lose about 2 horsepower for every pound of reciprocating weight that the engine is tasked to turn. So you free up that horsepower to be used elsewhere if you have lighter wheels or lighter reciprocating weighted parts on the vehicle. So again, I would suggest anybody that wants to make that a consideration between the carbon fiber to the regular, get that. I probably will get another set of wheels for this car. I always go with Volsons. I have Volsons on a 2017 CTS-V spec I have. I put the Volsons on there. It was crazy because my top speed on the car went up a little bit when I put the Volsons on there because they're, of course, lighter. I haven't tested the top speed on this car yet. I plan on doing that probably within the next 30 days, kind of give you guys an idea of what it's looking like. Because I can promise you now, this car goes over 200. I don't care what anybody says. It's impossible that it does not, especially with the mods that I have on it. But I'll check it so I can state what it is, and I'll pretend that I'm on a closed track so nobody reports me. But anyway, other thing I was going to tell you guys, the music system in the car is Bose, so you can't complain about that. It's absolutely fantastic and phenomenal sound, but it's a small cockpit, so I don't really know what anybody would expect. I expect nothing less from Bose, but high quality and high performance for the speakers for that. I would tell everybody to get the Pro Clip. I got mine from Paragon for your phone because it keeps it upright, and this is my first time using Pro Clip, so I would always use it from now on. Everything else, like I said, fit and finish. I haven't really gotten a chance to really push the car to the limits at all. I'm in the 700-mile range still, like I said before. Trunk space, I mean, shit, you in a Corvette, you ain't getting it for family trips. I do like that, even with my mods for the intake, I can still put my top in the trunk. I like that. I was concerned that if I got the mod, I wouldn't be able to fit my top in there. So I'm glad that I was able to do both. So yeah, the heating system is fine. The heated seats are fine. In fact, shit, let me turn mine off because they seem a little hot. But no complaints at all, like none, except for that one about the interface for the media. I appreciate you guys watching the channel. The carbon fiber option for the mirrors is perfect. I've had that option on other vehicles. The quality on the car is absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to do another video where I go over each part of the car with the video and I'm not in it. And you guys let me know in the comments what type of videos you'd like me to show. And then I'm going to also do some videos for some of my other vehicles that I have. Let me know if you guys, what you guys want to see. And, some things that you think I might need to get next. And I'll let you know what my other orders are. I already told you about the ZR1, SF90 on the way. I got some toys on the way for you guys. So, I'm glad to take this adventure. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I'm always looking for new subscribers, and I love talking to you guys in the chat. Sometimes give me a chance to respond to you, but I like responding to anybody in my chats. That's the fun part of being on YouTube. So yeah, I appreciate you guys. Be safe. I appreciate you guys subscribing. 100.